This is the I Know podcast where we're all about healthy debate, honest conversation, and talking beer junk. Information, knowledge, observation.
Oh, you that? Yo. Yeah. Yo, what does it feel like to be high? Just curious.
It depends.
High?
Yeah.
It depends on a lot.
I've never been high before, so.
Never been high before. It depends. I think drugs has got a different effect on everybody.
Right.
By different people.
Secondhand smoke, it's hard to get high off secondhand smoke, right?
Not impossible though.
Well, let's get lit. Clap, bro.
You get one. Yeah. You go smoke saying to get a clap from me.
This is the I Know podcast. I-N-O, information, knowledge, observation. Also, I know nothing. Big up Malik Mosey.
Hey.
We got Kofi.
Yo.
We got Short Gabby in the building. Thanks for joining me, Short Gabby.
Mm-hmm.
We got Cake Soap. Yo.
AKA Real Boss.
Listen.
The man just got voice cards. How casually I was saying.
And this person needs no introduction. I can give you one though.
Yeah, please, man.
This is the coolest thing that's off of 2020, right? They had a time, right, where this person, Jordan was on live with a girl, right? Jordan tell the girl, I want to see cheeks, right? And the girl said she will show cheeks if she gets followers on her business page. Jordan said, all right.
Small.
Jordan said, chat, I want you gishy killers. I want you gishy 800 followers. No. Right? Then he said, no. As a matter of fact, let me give you a deposit. I can give you a deposit of 300 followers, right? And then you show cheeks, then I give you the rest, right? So I hear like, how do you give? So here's what he did, right? He put the screen on his computer screen, his phone screen to the computer screen, and refresh the page of her business page. And in 4 minutes, the girl gets 300 followers, right? That is the craziest thing.
But did it stop there? It was just the deposit?
No! It did not stop there. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. When she got 300 followers, right? The girl said she no longer wants to show her cheeks. You understand? B. The man said, you don't want to show no more cheeks? Let me take it back then. B. The man put the screen back to show the computer. I said, take back 300 followers. I took back 300 followers. I have never seen that in my
The amount of power, right?
That is
the amount of power.
We got Draw Nation in the building, man.
Yeah,
Cheese on bread.
Welcome, killer.
We'll get on.
Welcome, bro. Welcome.
Active.
I have to say this pandemic was bad on everybody but you. I don't know how it miss you though. So come on, land, boy. Alright. You had a very interesting year, right?
Yeah.
Let me start. Let me start with cheeks.
The cheeks.
Yeah, with cheeks. Everybody would remember cheeks if he was in Barbados during the pandemic in 2020, right?
For sure.
You really stopped the culture, and everybody was focusing on you for cheeks at the time.
Right.
But then I want to hear how you feel about cheeks looking back at it. No, before we get into it.
It was fun. It was fun for sure. Yeah, it was like, it did a lot. You understand? Even like after we come out to the pandemic, but we ain't come out, but know that we back fairly sorry.
Right. We outside.
Yeah,
Barbados
we
and
got a lot of benefits for it, but how I feel about it is I just feel like that was for me to do because it was just so authentic. Oh, it happened. Like it wasn't planned. Nobody at the end of 2019 wrote this down in the goal book or the bucket list, or it wasn't scripted or anything. So it just happened as it happened. You know what I mean? And you just ride the wave. So it was like it was a good era. It was a good
era?
Yeah, I would like to cheeks era, quarantine era. You know what I mean? You can always remember quarantine as an era. Like this is actually saying that.
Right.
We can actually tell we children like 20 years from now, 20 years ago the world stopped. Like Barbados shut off. Like you actually couldn't leave your house kind of thing. And in that time, this such and such happened. And people that remember always say, yo, yeah, the man used to go live every night. We used to be party live, man. Used to go for overseas thing.
You said don't study that for truth, like the island shut down.
Yeah.
And you open up a straight clap on Instagram. Like that, you study that?
Yeah, it happened. You know what I mean? I know how it happened, but
that doesn't even make sense to me.
It was just saying for me. You understand? It was just written for me to do. was done.
So you believe, right, that the universe had this planet for you and your destiny?
Right, like,
Because how it happened, like, to
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
that's doing, like, they got a lot of things that I actually plan and try to do. They got a lot of things that I sit down square late and I went out and work towards and do different projects and different thing. And some of them hit off, like, yeah, cool, you just get little progress on the way up from the things I do in the past years. But doing Cheeks was just, like, absolutely random. It was never, I didn't even name it Cheeks. The people name it Cheeks. I never over I say, yeah, I get Cheeks, I do this. I just start getting per live, and the next week I was out like 10,000 followers. I 10 people watching me
Yeah,
on
I
live
can't
in my
remember.
bedroom. That's the
sick.
biggest
I don't
thing
know the
I
numbers
be like, I
was
in my
right,
bedroom
but
like,
I think it was like 14,000 followers that this man went to in like a week for true.
yeah, like the first week for sure, like the first 2 nights I went live, or the first 2 nights at Cheeks campaign live, you got like 2,000 followers, 4,000 followers. And then after when every night when the numbers started to average like 10,000 viewers, like every night it would be getting 6K followers, 6K followers, 6K followers. So like I had 6,000 followers before I start getting live, and then at the end of April I had like 44,000.
It's strange to you that like at a point where we got this new virus, we don't know what's going on with it. People deading, we grannies deading. We don't know if we breathalyzers. We don't know if we can need like ventilators. This thing could be community spread. And yet we back to sex and looking at our cheeks and boxes twerking on Instagram. That's what we thinking about at 8 o'clock at night. That ain't weird.
Man.
That ain't weird though.
But this is what, alright, listen, some people and some grannies like, I that spend on my grandfather who was dope on life.
You did what?
My grandfather was like, he's video call, I tell you, he'd be like, he friends keep saying, they see me on the TV, they see me on the TV. Like he other granny and granddaddy friends calling, he like, yeah, you see the youngsters thing, Jordan died thing. And he asking me like he could hear me from sometimes no just making bad noise. I just telling him man, they just playing Ting Jones, they just having a little vibe. But then he started asking, how that's man, well listen, some girls kind of shit, little ass, blah 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 blah. And then he like disgusted. You understand? But some people, you know what I mean? It might be seem a little vulgar to some people, but when I really study it, right, we hold culture in Barbados where we advertise to the world, we biggest seller, which is crop over, is all based upon us.
A lot of people
You
don't cry,
understand?
we know say. A lot of people will not disagree with you say.
I don't mind, but when they go up on the internet, right, and they see crop over coming up, and they see all the bands advertising, all I see is women dancing in the road, almost naked. So I just have women dancing in the house, almost naked, on live.
Well, we do have a very sexual culture, in my opinion, though. That's like one thing that we can't deny. I mean, we can say that it's
All
like,
the music.
Yeah, all the music.
Every single Bashment Soca song
Let's be
that
honest.
win
It's not even
a
bad
year.
for dog.
Sweet Soca song, you understand? We could sing them right now. All of them is be based on alcohol, having fun, and women.
You
Right.
focus on soca. Some of the sweetest songs,
And-
period, in Barbados is in the Caribbean on a whole is be fucking fooping songs. I don't know what censor myself.
All of them is be fooping songs. Like we songs, we is push for like you understand. We sell sex in a more sophisticated manner than being on live and a girl twerk.
Right. That's why people disagree. That's exactly what it
When
is.
you get to the nitty gritty, is the
It's
same
the
same
thing. You understand?
It's the same thing.
People is left all over the world and come to Barbados, so we crop over to see what women with nice cheeks in little bikini bottoms shaking their ass getting on the road. We love it.
Right.
So the music that we listen to and everything, you understand, is all be provocative.
So basically, most of what we do is it's cheeks.
But it's
cheeks.
It's
really.
evident that women and sex and the culture, that is the biggest seller. You understand?
Right.
Everybody, you understand? That's what
Yeah.
people gravitate to the most. Like,
Right.
you understand? If, for example, you could see it simply as you could go on a popular girl page right now on Instagram, right?
What is?
She pictures with she clothes on, got 10 likes.
Oh,
Right.
for sure.
Uh-huh.
For
She
sure.
pictures with she ass showing,
Keep
got
going.
1,000 likes.
Right.
You understand? So the statistics show that this is what people gravitate to.
Right.
I'll bring
The
it.
study is
understand?
right. The study.
Empirical data.
It's true, it's true.
So like, if you had to do a survey and ask men around the world where they're going to Barbados for crop over, you understand? They'll say to get drunk, see the ladies in bars
Right.
and crop over, and understand like.
But that's just another way of saying to come see cheeks.
Exactly.
Right, but you just, but the way that you say,
intelligent. He's
right.
intelligent.
But the way that you say,
He's an intelligent fella. You already like you smart.
tell me,
You know what I'm saying?
tell me. Okay, so tell me, saying, do you have the thing is when cheeks would be finished the next morning? I know if like people would snap out of like being hypnotized and then all of a sudden be like judging the girls that was beyond life. Or 1 minute them in the chat, the next minute they will be on Twitter, they will be on Facebook saying, I can't believe this was happening. What do you think about that?
Man, that's just what it is. It's happening all the time. You know, understand? It's part of it. You understand? The after talk and the gossiping and the blah blah. First of all, everybody's got an opinion. You understand? On like platforms like Twitter, especially, everybody voice their opinion. So you know what I mean. A lot of people tune into it and might not be from behind the screen. They might be, you understand? I mean, feeling you got 10,000 people watching you. You understand? 10,000 people ain't watching you because they're amazed. Some 10,000 people just watching to observe and see what you do and waiting for a slip up or waiting for. You understand?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just technically good with the bad.
Right.
Issue.
Let me ask you a question. If you had a girl that was putting cheeks and showing cheeks, you got issue with that?
No, it depends. Alright. Like, I know I deal with certain people as I find them, you understand?
Right.
So if for example I find a dance like I deal with a dancer girl that I know direct, she just dance on the internet or she dance in a club and she do this thing. You understand? And she got on a man life that she can leave there profiting. You know what I mean? More followers, more traction, more attention. And she building, she clientele or she fan base for she dancing because that's what she do. Then that's an issue. But if I got a wifey, normal shorty, she don't deal with that, so and then all of a sudden, all of a sudden you want some guy live twerking, that would be very outside perspective. That would be, you understand? So it depend on the context, you know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, so I won't be like
my thing is that like, although I know you be in cheeks now, right? I was in cheeks when you had like 6,000 followers. I was a loyal cheeks man. At the same time, I acknowledge certain hypocrisy in myself because if I had a girl, or even if my sister, or if anybody that I know that was a relative was shaking them cheeks on live, I would feel away.
But yeah, let's say that's it. Yeah, thanks.
So realistically speaking, right? Like I know that we say that, like, you know, if you want, do you think, whatever. Like I ain't judging you, whatever. But then if it comes to anybody that God doing me, I can feel uncomfortable. So am I lying to myself saying that I don't got issue with it when I do?
But the thing is, are you going to, like in same instance Jordan just gave? Are you going to deal with a girl that is a dancer in a club?
No.
Right. So then you're not going against yourself. You just
you would deal with an exotic dancer?
Yes.
That's what he said.
Yes. But them things don't. Alright, I guess it's because alright. The next thing is that I live overseas for a long period of my life too. So I understand different mindsets out of Barbados. No, in Barbados, it's very unnormal for like we normal friends or normal. We would consider normal girls to be like exotic dancers because of like how we got it set up. But I genuinely know like overseas girls, like one or two of the girls I get to know them after, and like some of them is like students, like studying serious degrees, teachers, like a nurse. One is a nurse and like then got them own apartment and everything, and at night them is dancing in the club for like an extra hustle. So like over there is characterized is not. I don't feel like it's screwed upon. Like girls would be proud to be dancers across there. Like you understand? No dancers be rocking out like over there, like overseas. So over here, yeah, it will probably be a problem. Like it will be a bit technical, but but I know that like a girl dancing in a club like don't necessarily define who she is. You know what I mean? They really even in Barbados, like alright, the closest thing to like what would be the closest thing to what would be as all the dance in America doing events would be like a promo girl in Barbados. Right. So you know, again, like promo girls kind of screwed upon with Barbados, but I can be real with you, that image thing is just cat, because I know some promo girls that don't get a can to nobody. You understand? And then they know some nice students or got a good job, I went to school at a good school. And on the outside, you would never, on the outside, big man, I dead ass no. For sure, a girl, you would never, shall you wear glasses, look like a direct, but nerd, you understand? She contact everybody. So for sure.
I mean,
I done judging people with them lifestyle or with them job description.
Right.
The thing is about sex, right?
Don't judge a girl by
The
her
thing about
glasses.
sex,
Okay, yeah.
right? That was about sex. Nerds can also have sex.
Yes, but I just saying, for example, if you see some girls out and you see a girl that look more nerdy and sophisticated, like more
Nerdy and sophisticated.
I know what he's saying. Whoever know what he's saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Like a more sophisticated, kind of high-end, put-together woman, right? You assume that
She's only watch movies and like girls.
Right.
You understand? And then you might see a girl in a short skirt, promo top, crop top thing, and look, kind of thing, and dancing by everybody walking out, and you say she's a whore.
Right.
But little do you know, the boy can't touch she
Right.
just so real thing that actually got girls like that is real.
And then glasses girl, they shelling, wailing, and doing the
Well,
dog.
they
Doing
run
dog in the
transplant and
streets.
everything, man running through that.
I want
all
to
kind of thing.
ask you a question. Do you think that cheeks at any point got out of hand for you?
Yeah, for sure.
You did get banned a couple times?
Yeah, I get banned a couple of times. I like actually on my last ban and then I had to be like, yo, you done with that, man. But it ain't worth it. Like, it hit its prime.
Right.
It was good.
It hit a peak, right?
It had a peak. You do crazy numbers. You understand? You even think if that had a record in Barbados, that would be a record like for the amount of viewers consistently. You understand?
Right.
It did what it was meant to do. Provide me with a platform to go on and do better things after. And I just like, I ain't gonna like lose this Instagram page and all this stuff to like see some more ass. I even tired of seeing ass every night myself. At some point, I even started to feel like a job big man, cause like you got people like Jordan, yo, chasing neck, like yo, and then it's like, oh damn, I gotta get some girls. I actually got to plan it now, like I got cheat.
Man, so you sound like show the girls beforehand?
Like after a while, I had to be like, yo, I gotta plug it, gotta bring something new, boy. Cause when they started really realize, yo, these numbers getting crazy, obviously, you know, getting prickled, they want more numbers every day. So I say, yo, I need a bada. And I plug in saying, like, I plug in a big tick. 5,000 darky that was gonna come and do milk and everything, and yeah,
Come on, do what?
Milk. She did bring in milk. She
Like,
come on late
in
night to do
marketing.
milk. And the bitch was rushy, and she went long back. I did so bad, so I put in so much work.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I was like, yo,
Allegedly.
Right.
because after that milk thing, though, you would have no started circulate like that would have probably went like international viral. You know what I mean? But say thing.
You
go.
check the bitch, it's good though.
Huh?
You check them good for that though.
Yeah, I remember you was cool with that. You was
Cause I have
you
me
was
vexed, big man. They like big man. When I really can put these ignorant, all I wanna want to see with a show up, but she's like, what I tell you, with bare nonsense, big man. Does it like?
And that's the moment that I realized that there's more to you than people may perceive, right? Because it seemed to me, look, there are certain things you were saying where it seemed like you wanted more depth to the lives. This is my theory, right? It seemed like it got a bit too... People only wanted the sexual stuff.
Right.
And it seemed like it got too out, like when I say out of hand, literally, it was then out of your hands and grew a life of its own. I was doing things that you wasn't really about.
Right.
So you
Sometimes for sure.
became an employee to Cheeks thing.
Yeah. Afterwards, I feel like a job, like real pressure. You understand? And men want thing like even they choosing between like, all right, I know I could please these people if I let she slick or she party. Cause I had a couple girls that had them like willing to take off everything. You understand? And one day for sure, a girl was like literally. Slay she passed the lap out of that exit she out. I didn't know if I had let you do it, I would have brought the internet the next morning.
So basically you think that it was making you become like a different version of yourself?
Yeah, like because as I tell you, it start real authentic. You understand? It even
Right.
start with me not planning or not showing the girls or not
Right.
even doing that. So and it was more about my personality. It was just like the jokes and the gaps and the interaction. You understand? And then after a while, you start to get people. Cause everybody know like when they come on, I ain't even doing cheeks yet. I just come on and jonesing and
Right.
talking and letting in people. Sometimes youngsters will come on and sing and they just cranking
right.
and doing what they feel like. But then you got people that know logging and talking about we want cheeks, big man. Hurry up, we want cheeks, big man. We want cheeks, big man. We want cheeks, big man. Yo, we ready? Drop this type. They won't even join the live to tell me that I talking too much and hurry up and bring cheeks. I get vexed.
But I ain't gonna lie, I had a girl that was on Cheeks Big Man that I was gonna message you every morning on Instagram. I would send you a voice note, Grand Rising Queen, Grand Rising. I said, jeez, But I see that she DMs was blocked.
Oh.
God, man, that would burn me, boy. I said, cheese, all you get here, girl, because you want to put your dress on mornings and see if you'll say it. Fresh baked cookies, go play. Grab rice.
Yo, women, if you want, I love a boy. If you want, ask you.
I said fresh cookies, Mosey.
Hold on, man.
Fresh baked cookies.
Not even a breakfast.
Stalk a bitch, boy.
You sound like Flower Man 101, big man.
Dog, find
Marcus got the boom box obsession.
If I had one, my boo, trust me, I trust you.
From there, you moved on to doing the charity and thing, right?
Right.
And that's something that I want to talk to you about.
Yeah.
Okay, so you went on to the food run, right?
Right.
And when you started the food run, I can tell you exactly what I thought I think, and you can tell me if I'm right or wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It came across to me as though you were only doing the charity as a way to cleanse your brand from the Cheeks brand. Mm-hmm. That's how it came across to me. Because it just seemed like the fact that you were so visible with it and you were so present with it and you were so in people's face with it, it seemed like it was more as a way to take your brand to a different level and to cleanse yourself than anything else. And I just want to know what you think about that.
Yeah, not, definitely not. You understand? I very this might sound bad, but I very doing the kid. You understand, boy? Bro, I still even when they do it, even when they do a charity, you understand, it's still little ratchet. They still do it how they do it and how they normally do it. So it definitely wasn't it wasn't strategic or it wasn't thought about. It was just like Cheeks actually. Charity kind of just happened by itself. It literally, if I was to talk you through the process of this happening, it literally just happened one day this happened, the next day a conversation happened, the next day we have food giving people.
Real talk.
It was from Tuesday. If I had to post the video on a Tuesday, I get given up some money on a Sunday. I talked to somebody in my corner about saying that was going on weekends on Monday. And Tuesday I post the video. On Friday give my see that money. And Sunday we distribute the food.
You in a very unique position in terms of your influence, though. But anyway, you were saying something.
I don't feel trust me, the amount of work. I didn't even know the amount of work that I was really in for. But if I had a choice right now, yo, do this amount of work, do what you do to make your brand a little better from Cheeks. Nah, I probably wouldn't do it because I had too much work just to tell the girl front thing.
That's so interesting. Because as Marcus said, it came across so the timing of it all, right after Cheeks was you were known as the ass man. Well, that sounds. You was known as the man that's got girls stripping on IG, which is exactly the most friendly outlook in Barbados, especially, right? So then they follow that with food run, and you got people playing motorcycles, giving out food to the people that need food or whatever. That's a good look. So it felt like almost a PR stunt.
Right.
Trust me, I wish I had some PR. Because if I had some PR, I wouldn't even be doing all those things I do. So
you just impulsive though?
Yeah, I just do it. I just think. No, I do. And then be fuck it. I get figure out after, even with the food run, and with, even that house renovation, all that shit, right? I swear to God, all my life, nobody ever sit down and think or plan or say, yo, we can do charity, or we can do feed people, or it wasn't even bro, that literally grew itself, and it was I had my guy, MCG, more or less fueling it as well. So it was just he bouncing off each other, and then development just happened in 2 minutes.
It was just an emotionally driven thing.
There wasn't a time to think about, yo, let me do this to make you brand look good or something.
I think that
all of that.
I think that became evident a bit later on. I want to answer something before we move on. Before I was saying that you would say that you're in a unique position in your influence that you appeal to audiences that a lot of people don't appeal to. You appeal to people that in the trenches, whatever that means to anybody in here.
Right.
Men in the trenches.
Right.
The girls, and then people that
in the trenches.
Nephew.
Yo, you get what I mean? Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
you appeal to the streets. You appeal to the streets.
Right.
Right? You appeal to men that... You appeal to girls.
Right.
Right? And you appeal to people that... there ain't any streets, and it's regular people that's be going to
Regular
work and
people.
thing. And a lot of people don't get all of them. That huge.
You mean like a
spectrum of people.
well-rounded
Yeah. And
it's-
that is what got you like the $10,000 in like a day or something like that. You
Right,
had.
like a day, right, which was like surprising to me because like the kind of people hollering at me. As I said, like, alright, the plan was I got given $1,000. I was gonna put like a band or two from We Own Money, and then I was like, alright, well that's already 3,000. I just got raised like a couple dozen more. We good. Boom, we already plug in. Next day we plug in this deal. Next day we plug in this deal with my C, and everything was a go. But like the amount of money that started coming in from like actual real organizations and like, well, not even then yet. Nah, but it didn't get to organizations yet. But certain people, the caliber of people was like, yo, shit. It happened real fast, and it just, as I tell you, it literally developed itself. But I could, on the day that I put that video, I had no plan about how we gonna do this. The next day we had a couple of met phone calls, certain things plug in. I still had no plan of how we doing this the weekend, or how we getting the food, where we gonna put the food, how we gonna get this to the people, and how we think. Every single day, this thing was freestyle. I wish like maybe you could do like a podcast with the people that be around me, or somebody that get to witness it and able to talk about it from watching me do it. It literally, cheeks happened by itself. You see, charity, that happened like, but I feel like it was just driving bought by some boy like
Real
all kind of
talk,
people
real talk.
was staring. You understand?
But that's what you should. But that's the right thing. That's the right thing in terms of influencers. Influencers should have use their platform for people that may not be people that could do things that you can't do.
Right.
You use your platform to
Right.
do them sort of things, right?
Right. So, yeah, as I tell you, it just happened itself. Everything was happening like minute by minute, day by day. It was on the time. I never sit down.
How
on a
come though?
chair,
If you- like
planning.
that's new to me.
It
That, like you just
I freestyle the whole thing.
it's new to me that you put out like a proof of concept, but you don't even know the concept yet. You
Right.
forget what I mean.
Cause-
You're putting out all these things, but you ain't even solidify exactly what you want.
I know my end goal. My end goal is to raise money and do a food run. But how I can do the step by step, I don't know. But I
Right,
can
but
start.
surely you should know.
But I can
Like
start. You understand? Like, and
I conflicted right now, right? Because I feel I gotta learn how to fail sometimes. I personally gotta learn how to mess up in life.
Right.
But because it's be frightening to mess up, so you don't put your foot
Right,
there in the first place, right? What you doing now is almost the total opposite of it, where you're just like fuck everything.
right.
I can do this.
Right.
But you think like that's necessarily the correct way to do things in life?
Alright, listen. My mother would be the best person, I tell you, because she opposite. She's like a planner.
Right.
10 years of planning.
I find
Right,
that
right,
interesting.
right.
Me,
I find that interesting that your blood.
Nah, my mother is a planner. My father is a freestyler. You
Oh,
understand?
right.
But my father is a bad freestyler. Right. You understand? And
Father Andre.
so
And
like,
you
I got he freestyling antics. I still like, I saw her smart. Like my mother, you understand? Like, I still bit steady. So, but for me, more or less everything I do, I just start first. Like I just start first. All right, camera work, for example. Right? Somebody at we studio, a man, let me go with his camera. I put in automatic, and they tell people, yeah, I could film you party. I went to the party, and then I on the boat, Googling
The answer is yes.
how to switch, shutter speed, how to put down, how to make thing brighter, and how to thing. You understand? Christian Blades. I know everyone know him, photographer. All my life this happened. I like already 6 months into my camera career and they booming like as a video man. I working all the boats, all the cruising. And I say it happened on my camera, and as I tell you at that time I was shooting automatic. But shooting automatic on the Buccaneer is a problem because of how that light set up. So I like shit I got shooting manual, but I don't even know how to set the camera. I went to Christian Blaze and asked him, yo, how it does work the camera manually. He had probably thinking, yo, Jordan, know this thing, so thought he was working.
He'll fuck you
I'm
up.
like, yo, help me, big man.
Help me!
Just boom, and then he do a little sign, and I was like, alright, fuck it, cool, boom, crank. We cranking. I go
admirable,
home,
dog.
I learned to
crazy.
edit. I learned it. I already tech money for a job, and then I learned how to do a job on YouTube. You understand? I ain't saying it's the perfect way, no way the charity vibe.
Right.
If I honestly say, if
saying?
I had to do that again,
Right.
I can do it. Like again, if I had to do that again, I wouldn't go freestyling because they got so. Alright, well the food run, I would probably freestyle that because that was fun. You see the Nats one though,
The host.
the host renovation.
Right, right.
There's no way on earth I would ever do say so.
but no,
No, nah, I ain't Okay, don't get twisted. Don't regret it because them children right now them living comfortable. Them living a comfortable 3-bedroom house. Them live good. You understand? And got resources. Certain things, a lot of things plug in for them.
No, I don't mean that aspect. I remember you defending that shit, dog.
Huh? The process of it after when they come out and reflect, yo, I really do madness just doing this here.
No, I remember. You remember this man was defending this shit, dog.
Man, you just say you get good, but
but that's what you did. That's what you did.
Yeah, that's what right. When I actually realized, like, yo, they got laws, and then they got like.
Big that was like, somebody, I get home one day and somebody changed my apartment.
Yo, but listen, I went in. Alright, you see, even then again, that was saying like how that happened. But I ain't sit down at home and was like, yo, it would be good for my PR. Let me find somebody else to renovate. If I was to get into the story of how I ended up there that night, you would be like, yo, the universe put you there. I had no right. No right, brother. I live out there, drive past the house all the time. My man, like, all we know that house. We drive past there all the time. We know them poor, them is collect bottles, but we ain't got a clue with them living in. Nobody. Right. Well, some people probably, but most people, everybody like, what? Cause everybody know them. We know them and live out there. So, but how I end up there that night and being exposed to the situation, brother, that should never happen. Cause it wasn't even meant to be in St. Philip that night. That was stupid.
I was just thinking for action.
Brother, that was crazy. And
Okay. A lot of things.
So that was meant for me to do. You
Right.
I just do it, and I know the end result is to get these people in a better position. How I can do it, I don't know, but I can't play internet anymore. And
that is the part I cannot wrap my head around.
Hold on a minute. Let me not get on.
That is wild to me.
They got a few things that we got to stop at. Okay, so you do believe you have regrets in how you did that, right?
I don't regret because the end result.
You don't regret the whole thing, but you got certain steps you regret.
Mission accomplished. I say for my personal mental well-being, I would definitely research and probably make phone calls and probably go about take my time and prepare to do something so as opposed to just say, yo, I can do this right now. Because they got so much layers and so much depths and laws and institutions that involve with children and government agencies and papers and
my mind is calling words.
Okay.
Yo, you don't even know, big man.
Listen.
Do not even.
This is the
people don't even see where it's even like one thing when people like criticize that Mackie thing. It used to drive me crazy because people don't even have a clue where here really. Even like you perception, even like when you hit me with first, you was like, yo, I wonder if you do this like for your image, brother. There's no way I can do all that for people to say, oh, you got a better image and shit. Can't ask. What if? There's no way I would say that to that word, Lord.
I want we pause here for a minute, right? Mm-hmm. I want we pause here because this is a beautiful moment, right? Mm-hmm. This is something that we don't see often.
Yeah.
Somebody, as a man, in my opinion, this is really defining the character and the measure of a man, right?
Right.
To come out and acknowledge your mistakes where necessary, right? And you're coming out and saying, hey, learn from my mistakes. I got triumphs, I got successes, learn from my mistakes.
Right.
And they got some mistakes you made along the way.
Mm-hmm.
So for you, there are a lot of battles you lost, but you won the war. Right?
Correct.
Right. Okay. One of the things I did not like about the charity, and I felt like it wasn't really thought through, was the fact that the families' faces and names and everything was just on the front page for everybody to see. And the fact that the way social media is, so, and the immediacy of it, they didn't get help, no. But 5 years down the line, when maybe, hopefully they surpass what was happening then, people can still remember that them is the little young children that get help from Jordan, that had clothes all over them, house and house a little stink and thing, or whatever. So I'm just saying, there's a reason why people don't really like broadcast who it is that they're helping.
Right.
And when I saw that, if that's what made me personally think, maybe he's doing this for ulterior motives. Right. Well, so you get that.
Well, I understand that point for sure, but to me it will come up to perspective. On one hand, you got, in 5 years, people can remember them as the people that get hurt from blah, blah, blah. Or in 5 years, them living in conditions. And them go through school and they'll turn into young adults in them conditions. You understand? They got so much other things that was happening below the surfaces as them young girls living in them situations, getting older, becoming young teenagers, they know got a different level of injustices to face from that level of poverty. You understand? So if if they ain't got tag, a couple people remembering, oh, them is the people that didn't help versus them living in that without help in that 5 years, I definitely can do it 20 times.
But
To be honest, I piggyback on that. I can't tell you none of them name. I'm sure you can't either.
Because
No,
you
but I
can
can
remember.
though. I can go research. I could go research.
I personally, I called the newspaper, and then them obviously, them put in them. I didn't ever release like an article. I released like a video. You understand? As a videographer, and I ain't with all the law and shit. You understand? I don't work. My platform ain't controlled by a government corporation. You understand? So like, I ain't with all the ins and outs. So you ain't meant to bum. I dealing with effects. I dealing with results.
I try what was you saying in the video level 3 catastrophe?
You where might be you can go through the legal procedures and the right way and this thing, and them children live in that condition for the next year or 2 years while you go through all you legal shit. My way was not the perfect way, but them was out of that condition in 24 hours. So fuck who vexed.
Right.
So
I ain't listening to you though. Okay, but I gotta admit that when I saw that, I was on it because you had a lot of naysayers on, especially on Twitter, that also you went back and forth with and things.
yeah. I would never be getting back and forth on Twitter again, big man.
Beijing Twitter different though. Let me talk about that though. Beijing Twitter.
Different.
Go on, Mosey. Go on. Go on. What do you mean? Go on.
That's raise a man, sink a man one time.
Yeah, boy.
And the man particularly, I know, vile boy.
Yeah.
Why though?
I don't get it either.
Is it necessary to be vile to somebody that makes a mistake?
But you know
every
what?
time you make, hold on, Mosey. Every time you make a misstep, every time you do something that maybe people have issues with, is the right approach for progress to downplay them, to belittle them, to call blame, have a tsunami of insults towards them. So in a situation like Jordan, right, where this is the extreme of the extreme, right? Jordan is now going into a territory that he is. We could all tell that he's out of his depth, but at the same time, he has the influence to make change, right? If you have suggestions, why are you doing it like that? No, honestly, why are you coming at the man, right? You totally don't care about the fact that about the fact that a family can potentially their whole living conditions can change. Right. You are prioritizing instead the fact that you are right and Jordan is wrong. That is something that is just there's something deep and wrong about that.
Bro, you alright?
You good?
I have an issue with groupthink.
Yeah,
I have an issue.
Mob mentality.
I have an issue. Hold on, Mos. I have an issue with people that surrender their ability to think independently to become a part of the mob to downplay somebody when really and truly the chance of results and seeing results, positive results, is on the other side of the fence, and you ain't looking at how the grass can be greener on the other side. You're looking at how you can help Jordan anyway. Well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
First of all, I endorse that.
Yeah.
But that's Barbadian mentality though.
For sure.
We have a mentality where we like to be able to say things. What used to be was gossip under your breath. You talk to your little friend or whatever and say, oh, this buddy, oh, that buddy, look at that. We call it gypsy culture, malicious culture, right? But what's happened is that Twitter has given voice
to anybody.
And I
had to come to terms with that.
All it does is blow up that mentality, that culture that already exists. Yo. That is part of the Barbadian experience, bro. Yo. There's a fact. We like to cry down, quit. But we like the salacious.
Right.
Overall, we like the salacious, right? And we got this thing where we like to see something fall.
Right.
It's entertaining.
Right.
I love that.
Right. Everybody like to cancel somebody. You understand?
Correct.
But I feel that it's Barbados, but it's worldwide as well. It's just so intense because Barbados is so small and everybody know everybody. It's all over the world.
I'm gonna fall on that side too.
It's everybody now. Because Barbados is so close knit and everybody know everybody has somebody and everybody connected, it's even more intense.
Right.
U.S. politics is only related to the worldwide thing for sure. Because Barbados moves like a small town.
Right.
The whole country like a small city or a small town.
All gossip and negative stuff gets way more attention. Is way more it does way more traction.
The salacious will always win attention. But what is particularly malicious is the same concept of you with that body can't get more than me though.
But we got the crabbing up. We got the crabbing up.
Exactly. So there's that plus the crab in the barrel mentality.
Yeah, but in
which
this
perpetuates that thinking.
and this situation is especially interesting because of the fact that we're talking about a family's quality of life. No. Right? This isn't a matter of no, you versus this person. This is the fact that this person can potentially change this family's lifestyle and elevate where they are currently. He is trying to do something that is so out of his element, but he's trying, right? But the fact that people are so hold on so much to the fact that, but I can still prove him wrong and show that in front of all my friends and get that kind of endorsement that I was right and he was wrong.
You and you 7 friends, brother. But
You think that's what the mentality is be?
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, but I ain't sure if like the vibe is be that them is one show off to their friends. I think it's more be a personal thing to be correct.
It's not.
Everybody wants to tell somebody. Everybody wants.
Right. I think the vibe is like everybody want the
everybody want one up on somebody. And to get one up on me is a lot more better than get one up on the average person.
Exactly. To get that on Jordan English
Right.
that time of the year, especially.
Let me add to what you're saying because I agree with what you're saying. But I'm saying to get that 1 point on Jordan English in front of a crowd, there's an element of crowd response. So people play it to the audience when you're talking on Twitter, right? Where you can say how you feel, but at the same time you would say how you feel, but tailor it in a way that the audience can kind of get you retweets, get you.
Okay.
Right. That's what I mean. But
the way things are said because they're always phrased in a way to get. Yeah, you're correct. You're 100% correct.
You know what this Jordan situation is reminiscent of?
Well,
the only thing that I think is comparable. I don't know if y'all may agree or not, but not.
Huh?
Not. Natalie that ran for.
Thing.
People was like, not, because it's salacious.
Right.
It's salacious, you know what I mean? Like, this person, we could do that. Be like Jordan, like, cheats. But for the time you try to convert that into something constructive, right? People say, man, listen, man, look.
Because you're supposed to,
I had to be like, yo, I gotta check these stats because it would be like, It seemed like the negative, you always like remember the negative or it seems so much more highlighted than the positive, but I had to really check myself and be like, alright, cool. Even if you got 100 people on Twitter saying, oh, where you doing this doesn't make sense, you doing this or whatever, you also got 10,000 people on your Instagram DMing you a lot. Like if y'all to this day got plus 99 requests and people still be DMing me to this day about like, yo, we so grateful you do this person thing, can you help out? Like, you understand? So I like, yo, I got like, when you got any comments underneath the post, like, you understand, on some of the posts you got 1,200 comments of people that actually like rooting for you, supporting you. Like, you really gonna be like, study like,
so if
200 people on Twitter that
so if you were to say what the balance of that was, how many people that were like writing with you versus people that was talking shit?
Yeah, definitely the good outweigh the bad. You understand? And it ain't even like, and I can't just talk is small compared to the support that I get. I ain't get support in just good comments. I get support in people sending me
currency,
money, people dropping off beds, people dropping off TVs, people coming and offering the company to come and do this. Light and Power Man just pulling up and like, yo, we could. So how I could compare people putting me into them schedule in them days, bringing them resources to me because them believe in what you're doing versus 2 people on Twitter that disagree with what you're doing.
I want to pedal back a bit.
You understand? It can't be compared. The people that are negative, what them saying don't carry weight, and what they say on the internet costs 0 cents. You understand? And what people bringing in positive actually carry value. You understand? They dealing with value. You understand? It's hard to ignore negative because it be frustrating sometimes. You understand? But it's just like, man, on really true, when there's a minority, and when they see me in person, sometimes more so when they come to me like, yo, bro,
yeah.
Your mother. You understand? So like, I like.
What them say?
Like, but I actually, to my testimony just now, it's just be like, because they just want to be universal and cool, I don't even want no conflicts. Sometimes I just smile with them too. But I know that some people don't even know that I see certain tweets. I see a lot of tweets, and I see certain people. Some of them people's come to my event regular every Saturday. And I still show them love. You know what I mean? I don't act like I know, but I know.
Oh, I thought you were saying what you just said though. Whilst I agree with the fact that like, yeah, if you can support from like people like in power, and the metric of who speaks to you, I think always more than how much speaks to you, because you gotta study. Once you got this influence, you will have a lot of yes people. Like at the end of the day, there will be some things you will do that some people will just never say you do wrong because it's you that do it.
Right.
So right, yeah, I just want, cause you say you check the balance and you was looking to see that 100 people on Twitter say you do shite, but 10,000 people.
But how much of them is actually lucky? Is just
right. When you continue, do you mention everyone else? Yeah, that makes sense because you get support in terms of other ways other than words, right? But sometimes the words could just be shite.
So do you feel it was fake love? Do you feel it was fake love that you were getting from like the man that was like coming and helping you, the like empowerment emails?
Because some people could be coming and help you to get that leg up.
Brother, at the end of the day, brother, I got an end goal.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Whether it's fake love or real love, brother, it's besides the point. You helping me achieve this or not?
Right.
You understand? If fake love helping me get to this goal, bring the fake love.
Right.
That's interesting.
You understand? Like, all of them things is beside the point, and them things is just like, it don't even carry no currency. Real love or fake love, did it help me achieve the goal?
Right.
Yes. Good job.
Right.
So you don't be worried. In fact, don't worry.
What you gonna worry for? You remember, woman? You love it, gotta be real.
Right, yeah, that way say, don't worry. It don't make a difference. It don't matter.
You understand, like, we come here, I launch an appeal to accomplish a mission. You understand?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate you taking the time out you did to come and contribute to my mission.
No matter what you do.
Whether you had an ulterior motive, cause everybody got some form of motive for themselves. You understand? And that's okay. You got your personal right to have a motive. You understand?
Yeah.
So if you coming on and bringing resources, like you come and put in electricity and that helped me get to my mission, and your motive was to get, I don't know, some visibility on the internet, you received that, I'm glad you left with fulfilling something. I left fulfilling my goal to get them in a good better situation, and you left with you goal. So
you stay in touch with them?
Yeah, I see them, like, they actually live like not too far from me.
Oh, they move
back.
Here's something I want to ask you though. You basically said that they got a lot of people that like kind of like they had a lot to say about you when that was going on, but then this coming to you affects something or whatever. My thing is that just because somebody feel a way in the moment, then don't necessarily mean that they feel that way. No, what you were doing was something that sometimes it takes time for people to actually come over to your side. And I won't want you to just say fuck off because I remember what you was doing back in the day when I was trying to help the family, whatever. Sometimes people just need sometimes to really register what is that going on. And I think that for me, I would say sometimes you gotta just know when to extend the olive branch to some people that may have misconstrued what you were doing before.
But that's exactly what I tell you, that even though yeah, I see them on Twitter, so you hear them and being against what you're doing, and them coming in my event, no, I whenever like go to them,
you still say your mother ain't.
I'd be like, yo, no, to the people that like think that I ain't see that, like, they actually got some direct people that wants about anything that hating them, trying to like think they met certain players and say certain things about me and do whatever, and them is come and like see me out and show a big hill. You understand? Yeah, them people are straight. You understand? But I mean, like, for the people that just because you disagree with what you're doing, I might disagree with what you're doing, but I don't mean dislike you as a person, or I don't rate you as a person. You understand? So end up vibe, and I would never walk up to nobody and be like, yo, big man, when they did doing thing, you did hit it on me on Twitter, so doing thing, like, you know what I mean?
Right. So they had a time. This is a great segue. There was a point in time where there was a DJ that gave you a big hail for the things that you were doing, and basically your response was, but when I see you retweeting certain things about your feelings towards what I was doing before, you had issues, but now you want to give me a big hail, and it seemed as though you interpreted.
No, man. I put it on.
I know this.
That come on the right time.
Nah, this is a sensitive topic. Let me want to be real and talk.
Let me get it. But so basically came out and he hailed you when he saw something that was positive. Yeah. But your response was kind of a bit hostile. Right. And what do you think about your response to that?
So for that response, right, I see DJ Hachi and Jamestown about 3 weeks ago. They drunk as hell, real talkative. And I read to Hachi like, yo, bro, listen, and be real with you, right? That was out of pocket, and whole thing, boom. And we're not talking and thing, and boom. We're not talking. I said I just had to mention drunk because if it wasn't drunk, my pride and my ego would have my pride and my ego would be like, nah, fuck. Nigga, you know that wasn't a great way to do that, but fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But really drunk, you talking to like, sometimes 2 voices in your head, man, nigga. It's good. So I was like, yo, ain't no point getting too little Barbados with beefs and tension. Yeah. So you call out the man, on Twitter, like, just in a state of frustration, like, because of a lot of stuff from prior years. So I end up talking to him about some vibes from prior years that been building up, certain players that I believe he met with me, certain violations, and like me, like, I ain't really had a lot of beef, so a lot of issues with people, so like, I know, like, violations is just I never get over it, you understand? It's trauma to me, big man. It's just be thinking about it, like, yo, this man thing. Anyhow, so from years ago as a youngster coming up in the DJ scene, there was like 3 or 4 plays, and then recently when they started dropping YouTube videos, and then on Twitter, and then it was like, yo, seeing a pattern of violations, like, boom, 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 and then saying it happened, it was like, so I talking to, you know, and we went through saying that happened, Hennessy artistry, some years ago, and the story that I get from it, I thought that he completely violated me. Like, why you would want to do this to a little man? I look up to you as a DJ, want to be like, you got all these bookings, you want to get to that level too, you understand? So what you would be thinking, I thought your man was a full-on, like, hater, like, he trying, you understand? But when we talk now, some misunderstandings was, like, straightened out. You understand? There was little dishonesties from different areas, you understand, and it wasn't what it was in my head, but I really built up that this man, like, thing. So when they see you, like, you here come and fit hailing me, big man, on thing, and they just, like, act out in frustration, but that was, like, hella immature, you understand? And they say to this day, yo, you know what, I gotta go up on Twitter and be like, yo, Hachi, my apologies for calling you in quarantine. You know what I mean? That wasn't the right way to deal with it. You know what I mean? I should have just show you my problems. I should. My principles is like, yo, if you can diss me publicly, nigga say sorry publicly, you understand?
Right.
So, you understand, that's just code. So I, in my head, in back of my mind, like, yo, I should really tweet at him and be like, yo, love and respect. I can probably do it, I just gotta be drunk enough.
I mean, you're doing it.
I say right now, yo, big up Hachi, you understand? Yeah, we actually talk and reason, you understand? We should be, we cool and thing. You obviously, like,
and you
know what I mean?
For what you said.
Yeah, for what I said, but as a matter, I would apologize for how I do saying, but not for what I do. You understand? I might say, oh, I apologize for the way and how I did this, but I ain't sorry for what I do, because I still mean what I say. But in this case, because after we started to reason about...
Right. Nobody chooses.
Because originally, I just come to apologize, like, listen, man, I shouldn't call you up on Twitter and tell you, like, I shouldn't do that. I only kind of really apologize for the way you do it, but how they feel about he, like, yo. But I was like, you know what? I never even went to man and really show him what you feel over these years, you playing me cards, like... But when they started to you started to break down certain things, and certain things they matching up and blah blah blah. So we kind of just like,
so you do now see it differently. What you
talk
before
like
what it was.
And what it was, but like certain patterns in my head, and too, because like, I ain't really talking about it, I just observing and just taking it, then observing and taking it, and then it was like, yo. So any little thing,
sometimes it's your own thing.
At one point, I was like, yo, if this man barely breathe, it might be irrational. I can be vexed.
Yeah.
You understand? So like, it comes to that point, you understand, and it just in my head, and it's like, man, he and friends are there, we don't be in the same environments that we could like just reason about it or squash it, or then we just like, you understand? So like, for a while, they carrying that in my head, like, yo, if it's...
Yo, this is before you go on, this is a very roundabout apology, but we're taking it. This works.
We're taking it though. I did a real one in person.
Okay.
Just me
and the public
he ain't gonna apologize to us.
He doesn't.
I was gonna say it's refreshing to talk to somebody that's actually apologized about their actions.
Right.
Because like, you know what I mean? That was a very high pressure moment in my life as well, like high pressure time and everything. You understand? Like taking things personal, and even like that era teach me about the internet too. Like, first of all, I was new to this mass attention from the internet. You understand? Right. And they like, yo, attacking shit way too personal. Like, a nigga just say this with me on Twitter, and you vex when you go up on the profile, and when you really get the deets from this man in real life, yo, this man's a bum, and he's with internet. This nigga a bum with Wi-Fi.
My God, anime profile picture.
Any nigga could, like, really and truly, any nigga could be on Twitter and say anything. Like, if you really be taking that personal, like, yo, like. You understand? And like, I feel like a lot of people, like, you gotta remember, like, a lot of people miserable, big man. A lot of people unhappy with the life, you understand? And people being unhappy, like, getting somebody else down or cancel or pissing off somebody else or gaffing at somebody else. You know what I mean? It bring joy to certain people, you understand, to just make up for them own misery.
But that's
people really miserable here, big man.
From what I understand, that's a kind of like a Buddhist approach of like, whenever something happens to you, you can rationalize why it could have happened. The fact that, you know, people could be down on themselves. This whole pandemic hurt people real bad, you know. So, like, the way that them is act out and thing. No, I just mean that sometimes they act out the character and thing and they say things, you know.
But when it comes to me, but people on Twitter do people so bad. Even me, I don't even feel them do me that bad. I don't feel like people, like, Nobody
People
roast me
up
on
in
Twitter.
numbers.
People was like, there was disbelievers and people that was against my movement and what it doing. But people like, bro, I see people really get roast when it was them girls that drip. Like, it was what they girls on Twitter. I want to jump. So when he bring me a step, nigga, I was like, what? When I say this boy, human being made man when I'm murdering this girl can call black.
Forget to party, yo.
Yo, that could really fuck up.
It's a fact.
I don't think people realize they can't type backwards. You cannot type backwards.
That's more way. Everyone say like, oh, some people wasn't against what we were doing, so they're miserable and happy. But the way in which some people does, all right. Anybody say anything on Twitter, bro, and it'll be like 100 people ready to like jump on it. Like,
You ain't got
you don't even get the other side of the story. Nobody don't get no context. People don't even.
It just be quotes of reactions.
Just be like, yo, let me think. Yo, it really peak over here, brother. But you know what I mean.
That's that you did join the charity buddy where that I had an issue with. There was a point in time where
He's a hating on nigga.
I didn't read. This boy did 7 for the night. You might tell me you had an issue with saying I do it.
But your man tell you your feelings. Your man call you for Twitter English.
Come on.
This is the last thing. Moving on. The last one was they had a point in time where like you was trying to get yo, can you like put your phone on silent? Unless you got a child on the way or something, you got left here. No, you can just give me 10 minutes, bro. Just give me time, bro.
Nah, sorry, bro. Honestly, right, big man. I will show you my missed calls, big man. He actually doing good, big man. Missed calls coming, like, yeah.
This business is business.
That's money, bro.
I hear you. Just vibrating, big man.
Yeah. Let me cut you. Right. There's other points where you kind of like you were saying when you were trying to raise money and these organizations and things. I guess they weren't as forthcoming as you would like. You would kind of be like, give me things to help my charity or else.
Ultimatum.
Right? Yeah.
I ain't said so, but I just said well for sure.
Chill. Marcus.
I didn't say that. I said like that. I said like that. I said saying like that.
Let me hear what I say.
I said saying like that. I literally said like, yo, I just started to move militant, big man. Like, yo, give me like thing.
Or else things get burned. That's what you said, right?
I didn't remember the words, but what I was getting one like real. The thing started to get very. As I tell you, right? As I tell you, it was very unplanned. Everything was unplanned. There wasn't a list of phone call. It wasn't a list of people who just called to go about doing charity. I didn't spend a day calling people, getting information, doing research. Finding out.
Right, you knew this.
I didn't even know. Alright, as I tell you, setting up distribution and everything, like you actually gotta storage, distribution, you gotta get
you have to store the food.
Mask, bags, you gotta get transportation for this, cold storage, all kind of stuff. You understand? And I'm like, yo, alright, cool. So after a while, when I started food, my problem was not money, you know, like money was actually the smaller issue, but resources was start to become a problem.
Logistics.
You understand?
Yeah.
Store places
Right.
to operate from.
Right.
Getting a large amount of boxes.
Yes.
You understand? Them kind of things was like the resources was the getting transportation network set up. Gasoline for like 15 or 20 people to drive out different places, you understand it like that and raise money to buy. I was like, yo, I raise money to buy food, but then when you really check it, you got so much money that you need to facilitate getting the food to the places. Like if you got $2,000 in food, like you need another $1,500
to
or $2,000 to go through the processes in the week that you need to make sure that everybody working on your team equipped with like food every day, like they're working, volunteering. You understand? People need gasoline. You understand? You gotta get Chip Mountain giving you chickens, but like you can't drive away hot chickens. So no, you need 50
Imagine
fucking
my
coolers.
birthday place with hot chicken.
Yo,
boy.
You understand? There's so many other things that you need money for except for food. So I didn't know all of that at first. I was just like, yo, I can get 10 grand, go straight to some market,
And then
buy
just
10 grand
go.
in food. But where get put?
That's so interesting to me that you just don't plan things. That's cool, quite working for you.
I had time to
It
plan
working
in
for
a
you.
pandemic, big man. People are actually hungry. Like, brother, I be real with you. I never see poverty like real yet.
Till then.
Can you explain some of the things that you saw poverty-wise?
My boy there. My boy outside this testimony.
Cartel.
You understand?
Right, okay,
we
so-
went out by Sheraton, like opposite Sheraton on a road, and then off the road come to a dead end, and they got like
You
a
gotta
little,
say where the people live.
they got like a little trap. Nah, you can't tell me. It said out by Sheraton. They got a long road. But I said out by Sheraton so that people would think that around Sheraton is a fairly like nice house, safe location. That's why I enforce it. So in my head, I won't be like, yo, they got poverty out by Sheraton. My man, come to a dead end, you walk down by a tree. There's like a wood built house. Like you could tell it's a wood built house because like the shit ain't even nothing. Inside is like literally like it feels kind of like a wood block, but it's a house. You understand? It's very neat. They keep it very neat, and there's 3 beautiful children, like 2 little girls. There's 2 little girls that is like walking size, and then a little baby. You understand?
Yeah.
There was one working parent that used to do like some work. A small, very small income coming in your house, and bro, they don't have no fridge. They got no electricity. Them actually got like the things that you use when your current go off.
Generator.
Like, that's them regular current. You understand? And they was in there like a little outside fire, and they said like, yo, we ain't able to get no food in 2 weeks. We just working with hitting vegetables from here and there, and they cooking a carrot stew for the children.
A carrot stew?
Carrot stew, like carrots boiling up in like
carrot
on the outside
stew?
fire. But me and my dog that outside they went this real life. You see this in my face. And it was right there by Sheraton. Like, as soon as you walk up, big houses. Brr. I swear to God. You understand? And they like, yo. And then it started to get personal, like emotional, like this is actually like dwelling. Cause that personal, I would go back every time we get more food. I would go back to she all the time. She a very nice lady, like very nice lady.
She was the one was working?
Huh?
She was the one was working?
No, the man was the one that was working.
Cool,
but she know, right? She happened to like, however she get through to my team or whatever I had she number, but like, this is one day. Swear to God, I remember this for the rest of my life. This was one day, no. We was meant to have she on the list, but everything don't always go to plan and we don't get to everybody. So I end up on a different route far away from doing our Christchurch run.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I had she number saved and everything, and she sent me in one day, she sent me 3 call me's. You understand? And that day just was like, yo, this had to be extreme desperation because you only get 3 call me's.
I did. Uh-huh.
And she used all 3 of she call me's trying to get through to me, hoping that we can bring through food. So when I see them 3 call me's in my phone, I was like, yo, this had to be emergency. So we swing and we went back and like, big man, like, the woman like literally tagged me from time we pull up to when they get into when they walk out. She actually carry me and show me how them is bed, where them is stool, all these things. I swear.
How did these things impact you? Like when you going to sleep at night, like.
But I got big man. I tell you, everybody. There was other cases that has a bad poverty as well, or like enough children in a house or anything. There was other cases, but all of them wasn't severe like that. But then it started making me feel like becoming like a personal job, like started to get depressing because I like if I ain't get any things to get things started out to get them, I feel like
can't eat.
You understand? I like yo. After a while, I started feel we actually do like four different food runs, you know, like it went on because there was so much money, there was leftover money, so like yo, we gotta use this money again this week, and this week, and then every week promising people, yeah, you can get this and you can get that, and they can bring a bag of chicken for you, blah blah blah. I started to be like, yo, it's my job to feed these people, and I started to realize that food is something, right, that you always gonna need. Even if you give out 100 grand in food yesterday, you still need 100 grand for food tomorrow. Cause they only feed them for yesterday, and then they're like, yo, I owe the resources, I owe the money, and I got near enough game back from my own money, cause I had to use so much of my own money to do the extra stuff.
I ain't gonna lie, right? I feel bad for all them people, but at the same time, I also feel bad for you. The fact that you don't
down with that.
You went into the deep end, dog. Like I know people that would like feed the homeless and stuff and thing, but you ain't dip your toes in. You went straight to the worst of it, and then all that impact.
Right, but I didn't know that the worst of it was like that bad. I was saying like, obviously like I was saying, some boy bring me $1,000. I was like, yo, we can put 2 bands in here. We can just get 10 grand. Get 10 grand in food. Do a food run for these people that are signing up. Cool, done. But every time you go there, you seeing the demand for food so much higher. You seeing like you would come and say, yo, you licked on real food today, but when you went in the neighborhood, you went to give one house, and 2 other houses come outside with about 7 children. Big children, big man.
People study homeless.
Riverland.
The homeless.
But we feed the homeless too. Big up Kimar Safri. They saying that.
Big up Kimar Safri.
They saying that I didn't document. I didn't even put this on the internet. But basically, right, Village Eats had donated to me like 100 foods. And like they was like, yeah, Jordan, we want you feed the homeless. We donated to you to feed the homeless. And they just take the foods and they just send them down to Kimar Safri, and then he did it. You understand? They didn't like put it up or anything because it was just like, yo, I can't be out here trying to do a fun run. They could trying to feed the homeless, so you fuck. It's too much. So
but what I would say though, a lot of people, more people need to know about Kimar Safri, by the way.
They got Kimar Safri for sure. Like he's the guy that's control the homeless shelter.
It's in Bay Street, right?
Yeah. And he's putting a good job for sure. You understand? Big up Village Eats as well. Mm-hmm. They allowed us to work with Kimar Safri. Do a lot as well. Big up yourself.
Oh,
charity work is hard.
How that change you though? I mean, how that change you?
Well, I got a lot more knowledge. You understand? I got a lot more knowledge. You understand? In areas I didn't even think, because it was never like my childhood goal to like feed the country or like do charity work. It was never even in March. If you asked me in March, nigga, you about to do like I would be like, huh? What? You understand? Even when they doing cheeks, they filling in cheeks. All they thinking about what they doing cheeks. That's when you ask me like, yo, if you think like if it was a brand move or thought about, all I was really thinking about doing after cheeks is like, yo, holding parties, holding events, putting on things for your culture, and we got so much more people to watch my YouTube content, because that's the way to do, you understand? Like, yo, I got so much more people to know book me for doing videos. That way thinking about, I ain't near thinking about doing a charity.
You was fully done cheeks when you had started your food run, or you was doing the food run and cheeks at the same time?
Nah, I did done.
You were fully done?
Once I started doing the food run, bro, life become like a job. Like, food run was a 24/7 job, bro. My whole team, always like living together. We living together for about 2 months straight, because we went straight in the house, and my whole team, like, we living together for like 2 months straight, and every single day everybody busy. Sometimes we ain't even seeing each other. Like, it's a lot more. Like, what you would think, because you say like, oh, you saw it in your face with it, that is a small percentage of what was really done and what we had to do to get it done. And the reason why in your face is because it's marketing. Some people will be like, oh, what he got, sure that he doing this, but big man, I raising funds, I building a campaign, I marketing. You understand? It's partly marketing to bring people to the appeal, so that they can see the appeal, right. And also too, people like, oh, what you got? I never ever, while I do the food run, film myself giving somebody a bag of food. There's no footage of me giving a house or showing people receiving food. I didn't want to show people receiving food, because if it was in need, I won't want people to show me. But I did put out little vlogs of us collecting all the food, distributing, because, bruh, people give me the money. They need to see what we're doing with the money. If people had give me all this money and they didn't put out nothing, niggas be like, yo, Jordan over here buying gold off of the food run. You know what I mean? Yeah. It would be another problem. I actually come to the point where I realize, yo, you can't choose people. If you put out content of what you do, they got a problem. They think, oh, you showing off, but you doing this for clout. If you don't do it, people can want to know what you type in money and do. So what you choose? Couple motherfuckers that want to bum, bruh, or people seeing that, yo, I donated saying, I know I could see that, yo, my food was purchased from certain places and I got snaps, so we buying out supermarkets. You understand? That more important than couple people that think this. I tell people straight, if you want clout, bro, they open in the club, big man. If that's more followers, but it build more followers off of I shaking for my life than doing charity, and it was less work. And they doing that from my bedroom, drinking brandy Jonesing. Facts. Right. I drinking brandy in my bedroom, Jonesing, getting 5,000 followers a night. A nigga out here waking up at 7 o'clock, driving all around the country, calling all kind of people, trying to feed the whole fucking country. You feel they do that for clout, nigga? You mad as time. Them people are sick. When they really study, yo, these people. Asshole.
I I'll ask you a question. Yo, you and this phone, dog. Like,
Alright, sorry,
give me like 30 minutes. Give me 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I want to ask you something about the family that everybody saw.
Yeah.
There are things about that whole thing that they don't know. And you also said a bit earlier that there's some things that happen beneath things that people may not know about.
Right.
You may see when we spoke on the phone when you were coming. When we spoke about the phone when you were coming, you said that there were some things regarding like child care board and stuff. But you divulge what happened in that meeting?
Well, alright. I still under like an agreement to not talk about certain things because basically my last update on that whole house renovation was that the government certain procedures been put in place and we achieved the goal. That's all I say. After that I never really released another update because of, you understand, certain agreements I had met with certain agencies, like government agencies.
Verbal agreements, or you had to say something?
Verbal agreements, you know what I mean?
Then speaking to the mic about the truth. What's the truth?
Verbal agreements. Not verbal agreements, but at the end of the day, you got to stand on your word, and it's so much. It's like me just talking and thing. It's so much other people that affected. It's just so much. It's just so technical. It's just too technical. You understand? We don't even believe the kind of thing. But let me just say, during that period, I sit down in a politician office. Me and two politicians like this. Face, boom, boom. I sit down in front of the child care board. Boom, 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 boom. Meetings, welfare, all kind of people. Prime ministers, workers, or all kind of people.
Right, the prime minister's workers. Right?
I don't want to say workers. I don't want to say workers because big up guy, he's a good guy for sure. Big up that guy. But I can't remember he titled like. But he's working prime minister office.
Right.
Yeah, but all kind of
fancy people. Right.
But the conversation wasn't fancy though. It was a lot of problems because obviously what I did, me not knowing, I didn't obviously come into this and you're about to do this because they're about to launch an attack on the political world or trample on these agencies or bring out these people looking bad and cause controversy. It's just like, yo, I need to fix this. And I didn't really think about all them things. But it caused a lot of problems in the political world. In the political world, certain MPs that was coming and showing me them support was out of them jurisdiction and had other MPs looking a sort of way because of them thing, and then this MP actually threatening me with this thing and them asking me to not boom boom boom, and they like, yo thing, them saying hands off, then they do this, and them working with one newspaper and the other newspaper working with me, one newspaper writing in this political favor and this other newspaper working in another political favor, and it's big kind that be happening. I don't want to be involved in there, so I just want to be making videos, holding events, and just...
So yard foulism is what you're saying? Yard foulism.
There's a lot of layers to that, you understand? Things that I can't even believe. Like, if you ask me at the beginning of the year, where I see myself, but yeah, they got a lot of layers, and because of obviously children involved and a lot of the injustices that I mentioned, there was so much.
You hold off.
There was so much other stuff that become way too technical to like even.
Let me ask you this.
Brother.
You got me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Right. You feel like you give up on them?
Give up on them? Nah, no way, bro. We'll give up.
No. When you say about I can't go that route again, and whatnot, the whole thing started feeling like a whole job, and it was a huge commitment. It was a huge diversion from what is you had intended to do generally with your career and your life and whatnot. You feel like you're not doing this anymore. Understanding, you did say something earlier about how this thing, like people will always be hungry and whatnot. Do you feel your decision to stop that is failing these people that you know still out there that in need? You ever think about that? Right.
Sometimes I think about that, but you gotta be real. Like my role in life or my position in life, like my thing, it was never like, yo, I can be like a charity worker or whatever. I feel like at the time there was a demand for something, a very high demand. At the time I carrying the biggest buzz and the biggest influences that I demand that really able to reach people.
And you converted
so that. I like, alright, so I want to accomplish this, so I use this platform to accomplish this, and it was done at a time where it needed to be done, as opposed to going out here now and looking for people to help. Like, that's a bit beyond me. If it comes a time again that, yo, And as I tell you, a lot of how these situations occurred, it was like it was written for me because I fall into these places doing these things all authentically. So if that happened again, as a person that act on impulse, so if I got a situation where like, yo, I feel I got the skill set or the resources to make something happen out of this situation, I would do it. But I ain't getting out and like walking around looking for people to like try to help.
We stumbled upon something that's very interesting to me. And I can't believe I'm saying this. It is so funny. Anyway, sometimes God calls upon you to do certain things that you did not intend for yourself, you know.
Right.
Who's this man?
Right.
Who's God now?
Who's
For
this
sure.
man?
I agree.
The big G.O.D. Are we there now?
Bro, it's crazy.
I was such a heathen fan. Yo.
I feel like
Anyway. Sometimes God calls upon you to say certain things that you did not intend for yourself. And although I know you're saying right now that it's nothing that you don't really know nothing about that, and like you can help where you can, but like in 90. Sometimes though your purpose is bigger than what you understand at the moment.
Right.
And maybe you're supposed to do that. I'm not saying that for sure, but I'm saying that the fact that you did it so well, and the fact that you utilized the sinner's cheeks to eventually give food to the masses and to feed the thousands with a loaf of bread. Yo, I can't do this anymore.
Man, no sad. He feeding five.
He's back.
He's
feeding 5,000 with 2 Oscars.
Oh my god, yo, this podcast is so stupid. This is such a stupid show.
Yo,
Anyway, but yeah, no. But you did so well though.
Yeah.
When are you going to go back? Are you ever going to go back into it, or is that?
As I tell you, like, people say like getting back in charity, people ask me about getting back and doing cheeks, but like everything for me that has been successful in my life, from doing videos and everything, like every path I walk does really just walk itself. It just be organic. You understand?
Right.
I ain't getting like, if an opportunity pop up for me to, you know what I mean, do something, yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? I know for sure I'm capable of doing it. I know for sure if I freestyle it and get do, I know like it will definitely be like a lot easier doing it again, because now I know certain procedures, certain contacts that you need, certain things that you can need in order to make this happen.
Right.
So I would do it, but as I tell you, it would just go come, just like, and I know I'm capable of doing it. You understand? Anybody that pay attention to what I do know I'm capable of getting it do. I tell you, people the same thing with cheeks. Like every minute when you bringing back cheeks, it'd be like, yo, cheeks was an error, and like, we just appreciate it as that. We was locked down in a house. This was real fun entertainment at that time.
Right.
You understand? It was done organically and authentically, and it run its path. Like we just like.
Some people don't know that things die though.
But my thing is though, I don't want what you did in terms of feeding the homeless and the food run to be an error. I want that to continue.
To be a part of his life.
Right, but I think maybe it could be like a committee you start or something that you can kind of use your knowledge of the people that would have reached out to you to this kind of, as you said, like how you channel to Kimar Safari.
Right.
If you have like a group of people where they use your platform, the Jordan English Food Run or whatever.
Right, like you bring the influence, but then you got these people now that could work underneath you that can actually do the groundwork.
Right.
Yeah.
Just suggestions. Anyway.
Yeah, you know what I mean? As I say, like, organically, you understand?
Yeah.
If that pop up and that's your road to walk,
I would love it
then
too.
walk
Yeah,
it.
that'd
You
be
know what I
great.
mean?
That'd be
For
great.
sure, down for it. Like, it's give me, like, I always consider myself, and anybody as my friends, people that be around me, like, I consider myself like a provider anyhow. You understand? We bread, my brothers, got our brothers, like, we share everything. We give out, man, come home from, you know what I'm saying? Right. So, like, to me, giving, when people actually break it, obviously, yeah, a lot of people get, on the scale that we do it, yeah, it's very commendable. But when you really break down the simple fact, like, you give somebody a bag of food, like, it's really not that serious. Like,
Right.
you out here, like, I give you a bag of food, like, I really give you that much.
Right.
Like, I give you an ounce of gold or, like,
Right.
a car. You understand? It's like, you really just give somebody a bag of food. Yes, it's commendable. Yeah, it's crazy.
Shout out to
Because
the woman that call you how you treat call me, so.
you understand? But, yeah, now you do it. You
For
do it.
that was gold for she.
But, bro, like, really and truly, like, you get somebody, like, what, like, $80, $100, maybe, like, $120, but I ain't, like, you understand? Like, when you break it down individually, like, yo, I give you a bag of food, bro. Like, you ain't get tagged me for your rest of you. Like, nigga, give me a bag of food in 2000.
They will thank you for the rest of it.
But, yeah, because we do it on a scale and at such a critical time. You understand? But when they break it down in my head, like, yeah, it's good, but you really still just get somebody a bag of food. I get somebody a gold chain, no, everywhere I get a gold chain.
But that's what Moses, I think that's what Moses is trying to say. Like, for that family with the lady with the only the man in your house working, for them that bag of food, they will not forget that though. You're saying they went that they making time for rest, like they will. Yeah, because you know what I mean. In perspective to how them living and it's critical time as well. But me and you understand people that fairly decent. Right. Yeah, exactly.
A bag of food is really not that deep. I'm pretty sure if you brethren lose like yo nigga brat and you think you would get a bag of food, it's really like not really gonna affect you to get a nigga $100 in food.
I want to move on to your last topic. But before I do, I just want to ask you one question. Just one question in terms of, do you think the government is doing enough from what you have learned from what the government is doing, the politicians and the constituency, representatives and stuff? Do you think that they have been doing things? Because I saw in the paper that they said that the same family that they tried to help that family and they have done certain things and that kind of thing. Do you think that they are doing enough from what you have learned talking to them?
Man, listen, I really fight these battles enough. I don't even want to talk with these men, but. Yeah, listen, the government is do what it could do. Certain people genuine and certain people ain't genuine. You understand? Certain people is do when the camera's on.
Like
and certain people is do when the pressure on, when it's highlighted, when it's time to like no step up because no, you in the hot seat. You understand? But when it was time to be done, you didn't do it.
I got you.
You understand? If nobody was watching, would you do it? You understand? I guess somebody might say it for me too, or you do that when the cameras was on. Listen, trust me, if you see me on the cameras doing what I do, you see a very small percentage. Anybody wrong me at that time, anybody will still run me to know any of my team, or we had external people that like we team that come on to help. Anybody that witnessed or was around the movement could tell you, brother, whatever people see on the internet at that charity was a 5% of what really went down.
Right. Safe.
5% is a big percent quality, to be honest, but really and truly, it was minimal to what you see.
Yeah, that's a good place to end there. I want to move on to one more topic, and we can move on. Something a bit lighter, man. I see that you put a lot of time and effort and investment in the artist community and thing.
Yeah.
And give artists a platform outdoor and that kind of thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Talk about outdoor, man.
Outdoor. Yeah, nah, you know what? A lot of people don't even know. Listen, a lot of people know me because of obviously surfacing, because probably you didn't even know me before Cheeks.
I knew Jordan English TV, but that's because we all in media though.
Oh, so, right. Yeah. We're in that kind of community, but a lot of people would have just known me from Cheeks, but really and truly.
What's that core, by the way?
The first thing it was is a promoter. I started holding parties from like 16. Went to BCC holding parties, you understand? You saw all events. Then you used to DJ, MC at the events, you understand? Then you was a video man, film all the events, you understand? I've been a service provider for the entertainment game for so long. So it's like, I had events that do well as well, then they went way to London and whatever, so it was like, alright, cool. The first thing you're looking to do with all these followers, you got them coming on live thing, let me bring them somewhere in person, you understand? And they just like, alright, no, we in a fat. I want to be able to do an open mic every now and again and open the stage for like the artists that ain't bust yet. You understand? Get somebody that chance to like perform live and open mic and rhyme off of each other, you understand, before the bust yet. You understand? Sometimes that little edge that artists could get early, that little people early, because it was given to me in various occasions for sure from promoters like them. Let me people at big shows and like you. So like, no, I feel like if I got a crowd coming to my event, I got a responsibility to the culture. To highlight and provide a stage for like the youngsters, or like not even the youngsters, people that older than me that could write a rhythm and want sing in the party. You know what I mean?
Call somebody that heard that we don't know about.
A guy called Vinny Vinster. My man got so much stage presence, so much stage energy. Yeah, but he's actually a regular at the open mic at outdoor for sure. He was there like the first week. He was there when we moved in Cove, and yeah. Every single week I don't do open mic all the time, but I try to do it at least once a month for sure.
Do you still stand by what you said in terms of artists not needing DJs?
Artists not needing DJs?
You said the artists don't need DJs anymore because all they need is the people and thing.
Nah, I didn't say that all they need is the people. I say, alright, listen. Realistically, right, how I feel now is that I don't feel artists need DJs. I feel like it is more fruitful for artists and DJs to have a good relationship for sure.
Right.
But no, 10 years ago, the only music output that the average person in society will be receiving is the radio or out in person or maybe a promo CD, which then you dependent on the DJs to play your music because that's the only thing we could consume. But right now we got like YouTube, Apple Music, streaming platforms that you as an artist, you could upload directly yourself. We got Instagram that you could reach the people yourself. Even if you ain't got a big following, you could pay Instagram like 100 US and just get you music to the ears of people that before a DJ would have had to do it.
So of all the platforms you just named, right, only one of them is pay. And I think that's important that saying artists need to study.
You mean getting paid?
Yeah, like putting your music on YouTube and having 100,000 views on YouTube is nice. But that ain't gonna pay you in Barbados.
Yeah, but still 100,000 streams ain't gonna pay you neither. That the money.
100,000. It ain't a lot of money, but that's a couple dollars though.
100,000 streams in the money, and realistically, I don't think 100,000 people to stream in Barbados.
Facts.
100,000 people don't stream in Barbados. I don't even feel like as an artist you should even be studying money yet. You should just be studying hitting. As long as you hit, you can get money. You understand? Like once you hit and like I got 5 hit songs on the road, you can get money. You understand?
I don't think it's that black and white.
It ain't that black and white for sure. It's not. It's definitely not. We live in a very like small entertainment market. You understand? Limited amount of money that's flow through the music scene and entertainment market, so it's not that black and white. But the priority, when it first come out, like DJ MC, and I used to tell promoters like, yo, give me chump change, cause I just want to get people to know my name, and they just want to rock the party, and then after that, it then open doors to get money. But as a new upcoming artist, you want to get heard, and the money will come. You know
For sure.
The money will come. So it's like you can't make your first song and be thinking about trying to do 1 million streams in Barbados.
Well, Kofi, what's your thoughts on that?
No, I agree with him. What he just said, that it's more important to be heard than to make money first. But then after a while, you gotta study what you're doing. And I like that you I don't want to say change your words, but I like that you said you need a good.
Right. Yeah, I had to realize that I had to fine tune my Twitter. I just be saying things. I realized that Twitter's such a dangerous place because sometimes I say something in my head and then when you type it, my reading it'll be completely different.
Right.
So I'm like, shit, you really type in, and a lot of these people don't even know you personally or know you character. So it's like, niggas could really be like, this nigga bugging, but I really mean it like, artists don't need DJs.
I think a lot of people thought that.
Artists are not. Don't get it twisted. Artists and DJ relationship always be more fruitful. You understand? It'll always be more fruitful if artists and DJs working hand in hand. But compare back to a time where like you got beg DJs to get them you CD and like completely hope that this DJ play my art, play my music on the body and get hear my music. It's not that. Cause if you ain't play my music, you put it on Instagram.
So big here's the DJs that doing the good work.
Yeah, big up the DJs for sure.
Name them. Name the DJs that do the good work.
Alright, DJs in Barbados doing good work. Full Click Entertainment.
Bam.
Bad Practice Active. Sheldon Pop for sure. He's a man that is like keep up to date mixes with like Bajan music. He did plenty Bajan music for a minute. You understand?
Every time we talk about Bajan music, Pop is get big up though.
Yeah, big up Sheldon Pop. You understand? He like so humble. He ain't really like in your face man, but like if you pay attention, he's putting this work for sure. Bajan music wise, big up Full Click Entertainment for sure. Big up Zen, Jesus Peasy. I don't want to forget Zen. I don't know what Zen is just a DJ, that family. Like,
was no way to say people to forget
Zen. That nigga helped me get an associate degree, big up my dog Zen. That man get me through some classes and things coming in there, scratching my head. You understand? That man, my guy, every single Saturday outdoor, he do boss the artist. You understand? He actually like, he's one of the first DJs I come and say use them radio show, went to the radio station, no get a job at the radio station, like, I want to do a segment for the upcoming artists. I ain't never seen that.
Big up yourself.
Zen is definitely like a force for the culture, like, you understand? He's a force for the culture, you understand? I mean, he young as well, like.
Big up DJ Ras, talk about DJ Ras.
Yeah, big up Ras. I tell you, I got a very, very high level of respect for DJ Ras. He gave me my first ever DJ booking, you know what I mean? Not DJ booking, camera booking. He gave me my first camera booking, and at one point we did DJing, and I'm doing camera, and he would book me for both in Fridays. Like, we come into Fridays with 2 jobs. Like, again, I DJ, we Maniac for like an hour, and then after I tap my camera on my back, I know he's doing an after movie, and he paid me for both. So that my dog, he give me a lot of advice about the promoters getting like over the years and what's not. So
Big up DJ Hachi one time, for real, forever.
big up DJ Hachi for sure. Nah, for real. Like, yeah, nah, you know what I mean? Big up DJ Hachi. I don't get twisted here. Like, when you talk about DJ Hachi, I gotta say, cause I could be some boy, like, I don't like you as a person, but I like who you do. I rate you grind, I rate you brand. You understand? And like, that man got like a serious cruise brand that is well put together, well articulated, like like real thing.
I ain't keep it real with you, and I
admire he come out like admire he like I ain't get capped on name just because they say like yo fuck this nigga I don't get it twisted. I still like admire.
Ever since, not no though. You're not saying fuck this nigga no.
Nah, I said
ever since back when you were in trouble.
I don't feel like that.
I want to say about Hachi in the last 2 years. I would say his ascension to where he is now. People gotta watch as entrepreneurs, also as DJs. Mm-hmm. He has expanded in a serious.
In the last 2 years.
I would say in the last 2 years particularly, he the way that he elevated everything that he did in terms of Hachi and Sis. In terms of Paradise.
Yo, big up Sis. I like Sis.
For sure. Sis is one of the
funniest quiet man. I love Sis, boy.
He elevated in a way, not to mention expanded his entrepreneurship thing that I think a lot of people. I would say anybody that needs advice in terms of being an entrepreneur. Hit up Hachi, I would say.
In terms of entrepreneurs and DJs that do amazing things, Daddy Fabian is the king. Ras up there as well.
Daddy Fabian, everything. You know Daddy Fabian does everything? Bro.
Dog. He's transport board?
He's everything, bro.
And he's teach mass?
He's a teacher and everything, man. And he's with a party.
Daddy Fabian is the king of entrepreneurship.
And he's still like shell a party as a DJ still too.
Right. He and Ross and Hachi is 3 men that is admired as entrepreneurs.
Yeah, that means he
yeah, because really and truly, this is where we realized from early about DJing. This is where he actually like was getting turned off of DJing and they pick out the camera. Cause I'd be like, yo, like you really, they got certain DJs that really got the thing locked and get money off this thing, but not much.
Yeah.
You understand?
It's very
not much. Get money off, especially in the duo. Like I was in the duo when I was young, like I was like young, so like yo, we getting on, like yo, we making 150.
That money is getting
like,
so
yo,
small.
Nigga, I got a car, smoking habit,
right?
Wants women. We can do it 150. When life started to get more expensive, I was like, yo, I just can't be DJing. Like, you be getting that be popular.
Popular so
big men is you and a man will work together for 4 or 3 a night, right? And then a man will come and be like, but I will do that for $100?
Yeah. You get undercut and thing. Boom. Only certain men, when the men events flopping and thing, man, can't pay this thing, that thing. So like, it's not sustainable. You can't financially plan. I was always like, you understand, like, always like to be getting money and like making moves and like, doing certain things from young. And I like, yo, when I realize DJ money, it can't be like writing in my book, yo, I want met $1,200 this month, or I want met. Well, at that time, obviously, like, you can't be sure. You might go line up in your book, but yo, this event canceled, the rainfall here, this man come pay you. You thing here, you car thing, call for a park.
Your car.
All kind of things that you can't be like sustained. Like. So after that, when they start dealing with cameras, I like, yo. Because much people don't got respect. Much people don't got respect for camera people, you know, like. As a DJ, I was getting way more respect and way more like attention from girls and hype and big heel and thing. When it was just a cameraman and more blending into the background, man, just like, whatever. You understand? But I left in here more money than. I might left in here like double the money, so they triple the money that I was left in as a DJ. And they get like 3 or 4 of them jobs a weekend at 19. You understand?
That's why Kofi's both.
After that was like DJ. The fuck? I want to see them DJ, but I love to still make and MC and all of that in me, but
passion.
Yeah, but that was like I gotta become like a
English is a man of passion, though.
Yeah, for real.
That's it. That's a good summary.
Passion.
Every that's a good conclusion to everything.
Yeah, it was. And I want to say bigger all the DJs out there still doing the thing though. You know, they not got a lot of names that we ain't called, but bigger yourself for real.
Yeah. But when you say that,
I'll be very wrong for
you know why I say so? When we big up like Hachi and like Ras and them there, the reason why I had to mention the DJ world is because like I read a lot of DJs that realize they got couple of DJs that be cranking full 100% off of DJing and they get it done. But
Oh, yeah, big AOI.
people do realize that DJing is not enough to sustain in this high cost of
Lifetime,
living.
yeah.
So big at the DJs that also do work regular
Yeah,
jobs
yeah.
as well, along with like entrepreneurship. You got DJs that actually have 9 to 5s, like big at themselves, because you know what I mean, they're handling their priorities,
Yeah.
and then they're getting them extra cheddar
They got
doing
sounds,
DJing.
right.
You understand? Extra cheddar doing DJing is fine, but basing you like financial plans and you responsibilities off of DJ money,
What's best for you?
Right.
nah.
Yeah, it's too saturated a market to do alone.
Yeah, boy.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah, for real. Jordan,
Yeah, this was.
I can end with what I think about everything that you said. Right? I don't think that you are controversial per se. I just think that you're complicated. You're the type of person that can do something like Cheeks the night, and then in the morning be out there feeding the homeless, looking for the families that overlook, looking for the families that sometimes get disregarded, looking for the families in need. And the fact that you have that dichotomy, the fact that you have that wide spectrum in you, is sometimes for some people they get thrown off because they are accustomed to it.
Right.
But keep doing you, because
Yeah.
just because they ain't accustomed, don't mean they ain't gonna be
Right.
accustomed forever.
Right.
And they're gonna come over. And the fact that you have that complicated element in you, we need people like you. We
Right.
need people like you that
I
can do all
appreciate
kinds
that.
of things.
I
For real.
appreciate that. You know what I mean? And I will end off by saying it was like personal learning for me as well. Like, it can't be vexed, but what a man think always say, you understand, a lot of what people think is like generational programming. You understand, a lot of people grow up in houses where they tell their mom, again, I sing, and they ask, we want to sing for go school and do this thing, or where you taught to be regular. You understand, some people always get threatened or find it weird when somebody want to step outside the box or do something a little unusual. You understand his thing. So
Right.
for myself as a person, it was like a lot of personal learning to understand everybody got a right to feel how they want to feel about you. Everybody ain't gonna like you. You can got disagreeers, disbelievers, non-believers. You understand? And you gotta take the good with the bad. You understand? You gotta take the good with the bad.
Gotta
You know
take
what I
the good with
mean?
the
Be
bad.
active.
That's a great way to end. Jordan, thanks for coming through.
Yeah, for sure.
Check out Jordan
Damn shit.
English on Instagram.
Three
Although I
inches.
know you following here already. Outdoor BIM is the place to be.
Yo, every Saturday night we got Shell
You get his location yet though?
on the Cove St. Lawrence Gap. You understand?
The
boss?
old reggae lounge.
You
Cove
could pop
St.
up.
Lawrence Gap.
Yeah, you understand? We come and bring a new fresh vibe in the Cove. Is be active for sure. You understand? We gonna be taking a little break for a while and be doing 2 pop-up events, and then we can recirculate.
Jordan, thanks
Again,
for coming
next year.
through.
Yeah.
Keep being yourself. That's the most important thing.
For sure.
I know podcast.
I
We
know.
out.
Gang shit.
Thanks for watching the INO podcast, Information, Knowledge, Observation. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you soon.